Greetings, Aquarius. Welcome to Tifa's Tarot, and I hope you're doing well wherever you are in the world. And today we're going to go ahead and take a look at your May 2023 general monthly tarot forecast, okay? And in this reading, we're going to go ahead and explore 4 questions. The first is what you are focused on. The second is what your actions are, or your suggested actions are for this month. Third is what you need to release. And then finally, how can you enjoy yourself this month, okay? So this message was channeled and dedicated toward anyone who has any prominent Aquarius features that may be in your sun, your moon, or your rising, okay? And let's go ahead and get into your reading. And just to remember, the general readings, anything is liable to appear. So I've already meditated on your energy. I've pulled some cards for you. Let's just go ahead and introduce the decks that we've used for this reading today. So I went ahead and used the Modern Witch Tarot. Okay, I used this deck for you to pull the main messages. And then we use the Gilded Tarot Royale just to clarify some of those main messages. And then finally, I pulled one card from the Eternal Crystals Oracle just to give you some advice on a particular crystal or stone that can assist or help you during this particular time in this month that is most beneficial for you, right? And what your particular reading is about. All right, so let's get into your reading, Aquarius. Let's first look at your focus. Okay, your focus came up as your first card was the 8 of Cups in reverse. So it seems like you are making or have recently made a decision about not deciding to walk away from, I'm getting a domestic partnership of some sort. So you may have previously come to this point where you've wanted to do this, but you've opted not to, right? You're staying where you are, right? That was your action. You're traveling towards not moving, if that makes sense. So you're deciding really not to do anything about, there's something that has to do with a stability or a domestic partnership of some sort with that Queen of Pentacles, okay? Has something to do with your home space. I do see you standing very strong, right? And perhaps in a very difficult situation. The situation could have involved just kind of some shisty energy with the 7 of Swords, which is all about getting things done, but not necessarily in the most pleasant of ways or recommended ways, okay? But it's still getting the results that you've gotten, but not going through it by through a specific mode, right? That people seem as okay or positive, right? But I do see that being a new idea for you as well, okay? This is a new way of trying things, a new way of materializing things, okay? So I see that there could have been perhaps like a previous disappointment that you're deciding to maybe rethink in some ways. So you've done that by just deciding not to go off an impulse. You've decided to kind of hold back, stay in the situation that you're in, and go from there. I think you're doing a little bit more assessing. You're trying to see the positive aspects of the situation that you're in, even if it means that it feels a little bit sneaky to you of how you're going about it, okay? I see you really kind of focused in on materializing this new start, right? But let's look into your action. So what are you going to be doing? And once again, it kind of confirms that there's not really a whole lot of physical action that's happening, but I do see you tuning in very deeply into your intuition at this point in time, okay? And you're really thinking very carefully about the past, and you're thinking about what did not work in the past with this 3 Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so this is a collaboration. When that's in the reversal, it's definitely talking about something that was not working for you. Okay, so you're not even really talking about it. Okay, it's not something that you're really communicating with this 8 of Wands in reverse. This is for communication. You're not communicating about it. but you are deciding to take a decision. You're making a decision to release any anxieties that you feel about your present reality and who you're with. And then once again, the Eight of Cups came out in reverse again. So this is very heavy energy about staying where you are. Even if you feel like you are emotionally unfulfilled where you are, you're staying there. And when I mean emotionally unfulfilled, this could be in a partnership. This could be in a place that you actually are in. And I think that could very be possible. Maybe your house or your apartment that you're in. Because you got that Queen of Pentacles, which is all about fostering your home space, right? Or it's like that energy that comes with you grounding yourself in your home front. So I see you staying in something, like even if it means that there's something that's going wrong with your relationship, your home, or it could even be your job, okay? You're not walking away from this. And even though you feel very unfulfilled at this time, you're making a very strategic decision to stay where you are, okay? And you know your situation more than anyone else, so you need to think about why are you still giving energy to places, people, or situations and jobs that are not serving you? But you have a reason for it, right? There's some type of benefit that you're getting from this that I'm seeing. That is, I see more of your actions of like deciding it's too much of a risk for you to walk away. And I see you really deciding to just assess how you can move forward in this situation of feeling unfulfilled while also understanding that it's not working for you, okay? Or that it didn't. So you might be going back and thinking, well, how can I make it work for me without switching the whole thing around, right? Or changing the wheel, right? You're looking for shortcuts. You're looking for alternative routes to get to what you ultimately need that does not involve you completely scrapping what this is, all right? So what you need to release, this thought of, you've got this thought right here with this Queen of Swords, where you feel like you have crossed all of your T's, you've dotted all of your I's, okay? You feel like you've manifested certain scenarios and conditions in your life, okay? You need to release that idea that just because your intentions, you need to release, like, just because your intentions of going in a direction didn't necessarily come out as you planned, okay? Because you've got this this Three of Wands in reverse. There's something that's not quite working out. You need to really, be okay with going back to the drawing board if you need to. Don't feel that every original plan that you've had is a master plan. You could also be deciding in your life that of who you're giving energy to. Maybe there are toxic partnerships that you have, or toxic, I would say fun, loving activities that you're doing that are not necessarily for your highest good, that could be shading or clouding your judgment. And I think you need to release that so that you can see the situation a little bit more clearly, okay? So you could have been giving too much weight also. I can see this as you giving too much weight to a toxic partnership, relationship that was clouding you from seeing what reality was as well, okay? And I see you needing to release that. Your first mind is not always your right mind, okay? I know a lot of people do say that, but I think you need to kind of be a little more humble, I would say, in terms of the thoughts that come to your head, and by understanding that your first mind may not always be your right mind. Sometimes you need to process and to think about things a little bit more, all right? And finally, how can you just have some fun, right? So how can you, Aquarius, have some fun? I can see you having fun by conquering or releasing anything that is upsetting you, right? With this Five of Cups, And then you've got the Six of Wands. So this has something to do with victory. I see you being victorious over a certain depressive state that you may have been in. Okay. And it might have been taking a lot of your emotional energy, right? With this King of Cups. And I see you kind of releasing that. You're letting go of holding on so tightly to you, what you emotionally feel is the right thing to do or the right place to go. And you're not doing anything. Don't do a daggone thing right now. You've got the Six of Swords in reverse. Don't go anywhere right now. Okay? You might be feeling perhaps like materially unsatisfied or just not really that independent. Okay? And that could be on an emotional or material level. But I feel like when you realize that you have everything that you need right now at this time, you're gonna be feeling a lot more emotionally sustained and fulfilled with this Ten of Cups. Okay? And this is feeling whole, regardless of maybe some sadness that's going on in your life. And I do think there's strongly prevalent vibes in this reading about not feeling emotionally fulfilled in whatever the situation is. I can't put my finger on if it's a job, if it's a relationship, or if it's something in your home. But something is not working out for you, and it's like coming from your heart. It's not, you don't feel good in it. You're trying to make it work. You really, really are. But I think this month has you, because I can't even isolate what this is, I think this month is going to try you a little bit. I think it's going to try you in a way where this has a lot of things that need to be revealed, because you just got this Moon card and some blockages, honestly, in me even picking up your messages right now. But because I think this is something that needs to be felt through, right? Before you think through it, if that makes sense. I hope that is making sense for anyone. So, Aquarius, I'm sorry if that message makes her, it seems very, very general, but those are the messages that I'm receiving from you at this particular time. And you can apply this for your career, your career, your finances, your love life, and also your home life as well. Okay. And the last card that I have for you is your Eternal Crystal. So crystal that can really help you during this month is Bloodstone. So Bloodstone is a great one. I use this quite frequently when I'm feeling out of sorts. And Bloodstone is a really great crystal for your root, heart, and sacral chakra. So it's got a lot of detoxifying effects, but it's really a strong sign for you to just really look after yourself. And you need to try to ground and detoxify your physical body and also your spiritual energy as well. So if you feel like you haven't really been looking after yourself in the way that you've needed to, then this is a sign that you need to assert some balance in your life. So whether that looks like eating in moderation or just choosing foods that nourish you. Look at how you're drinking. Are you drinking enough water? Are you drinking too much alcohol? Or maybe soda and sugary drinks? Focus on how you're even breathing, right? Are you smoking a lot? Do you have a lot of dust or chemicals that are around you? This is just a call for you to detoxify your body and to take some time. That's important for you to start to make some changes. You don't have to do anything huge. Maybe just start by looking after one area in your life, right? You know inherently like what you need to detoxify from. So if it's something that's physical or spiritual, make sure you address that. And just make sure that you are not getting drained by other people as well. Try to shield yourself from any energy that's negative or from any toxic company that may be around you. And just make an effort to be more positive, okay? All right, so Aquarius, those were your messages for May of 2023. If this message resonated with you, please comment, like, and subscribe for additional messages. And if this really resonated with you, you can go ahead and check out the description below for a link to my Calendly to book a personal reading with me. Or you may look in the About section of this channel to see the link to my Calendly as well. Anyway, Aquarius, I wish you a very happy and healthy month of May, and love you guys. Bye.